Hi, this is Manohar. Now I am going to tell about what is storage classes. First of all, we have to discuss what is storage class. The storage classes are determine the behavior of variables in terms of scope and initial value. It includes mainly five types of storage classes. They are like that. Number one, auto. And next one, extern. And then static. And then register. And the final one is mutable. These five are included in the C++ programming language. Okay. Now let we discuss auto. The auto storage classes are used for all local variables. The auto storage classes are declared using the auto keyword. The auto storage classes are declared using the auto keyword. And then the scope of auto variable is limited to the function only. Limited to the function only. When no data is given to the auto variable, that is automatically initializes garbage value. That is automatically initializes garbage value. This is very important point. When no data is given to the auto variable, that is automatically initializes garbage value. Okay. Now let me take a simple example. Okay. When we create the simple example, we must follow the rules and regulations of C++ programming language. Now the first rule is hash include IO stream, and then using namespace, std, and then we can define the function. Okay, we can define the function like that void function, the void auto storage class, and then now declare the auto variables are like that. Auto a is equal to 32 and auto b is equal to 2.5, and then auto c is equal to svdc, and then auto d is equal to b, now then close this function, and then we can create the main function like that into main function, then open, and we can call the void function. Okay, the void function is like that auto, the void function is like that auto storage class, and then return 0. Okay, when we completed this program, okay, we can compile this program like that. When we compile this program, it gives some output like that. A is equal to 32 2.5 svdc, and then b. Okay, Okay, this output is from like that this statement. Okay, this statement is like that auto A is equal 32, B is equal to 2.5, auto C is equal to SVDC, auto D is equal to B. This total data is included in the auto storage class. Okay, when we call this auto storage class, okay, auto storage class, and when we call this auto storage classes, okay, that gives the that statements only. Okay, that gives the statements like that 32, 2.5, SVDC, B. Okay, this is simple program. Okay, in this we are using only auto variables like that auto A is equal 32, auto B is equal to 2.5, auto C is equal to SVDC, auto D is equal to B. Okay, this uses all local variables. Okay, this is like that all local variables. Okay, and then next let we discuss extern. Okay, extern. Okay, okay, the external storage class is also called global variable. Okay, the external variable is also called global variable. Okay, the external variables are declared using the external keyword. Okay, external variables are declared using the external keyword. External keyword. Okay, the scope of external variable is limited to the total program. Limited to the total program. Total program. Okay, and then when no data is given to the external variable, that is automatically initializes 0. That is automatically initializes 0. This is very important point. Okay, that is automatically initializes 0. When no data is given to the external variable, that is automatically initializes 0. Okay, now let me create simple program using the rules and regulations of C++. Okay, now let me take the header file declaration like that hash include IO stream, hash include IO stream, and then using namespace, using name space std, using namespace std, and then next let we discuss the variable is like that into x, into x. Okay, and now let we discuss, let we declare it like that function. Okay, now void function like that void external storage class, okay, and then open bracket like that, and next we can create the output statements is like that cout is the output function. Okay, and now create some output statement is like that demonstrating external class, and then backslash n, and now let me declare the external keyword, and then the data type is like that into and into x. Okay, now let me take output function. Okay, value of the variable x, declared as external, and then that is like that x and backslash n and backslash n. Okay, now initializes x is equal to now let me take output function cout modifying value of the x value of the variable x, value of the variable x, and then declared as external is like that x, okay, and then close. Okay, this is the void function, this is the void class. Okay, and now let me take into a main function. Okay, into main function, and then call this void class. Okay, now call this void class is like that external storage class, external storage class, and return 0. Okay, then close. Okay, okay, when we compile this program, this give the output like as a, you can take the output is like that first you can take the output function is like that demonstrating external class. Okay, first print this statement like that demonstrating external class, and next we can return the output function like that value of the variable x declared as a external. Okay, this is print the next step. Okay, why? Because we can take the backslash n. Okay, backslash n means it going to next line. Okay, now it going to next line like that variable of the value of the variable declared as the external. Okay, now value of the variable declared external. Okay, in this value of the variable declared external, we does not take the value of the variable x value. Okay, that's why it is automatically initializes 0. It is automatically initializes 0. Okay, the rules and regulations of external variable, when no data is given to the external variable, that is automatically initializes 0. Okay, in this we does not take the value, that's why it in this take we does not take the value of x. Okay, that's why it takes the 0. Okay, now it takes the 0, and then next we can return the output statement is like that modifying the value of the variable declared as the external. Okay, now modify the next print the modified value of the variable x. Okay, now value of the variable x declared as external, that like that 2. Okay, that is 2. Okay, in this we can take x is equal to 2, that's why it print the value of the external is equal to 2. Okay, thank you. The remaining these 3 static, register, mutable we can discuss the next class. Okay, thank you.